Okay, so let's talk about what's going to happen this week in Paris. We are talking about the second week of July, and the very first thing I would like to mention is the second big heat wave that we are facing this week. Please be careful. Just to give you a reminder, the one heat wave that we received last week in France, the recorded deaths are more than 2,000 alone, and it was bad. It was really bad. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. So try to take care of yourself during this week. And I also know that the French team won the previous match, so now they're moving into the quarterfinal. I think 9th of July is the match. I have not confirmed the timing yet, so what I could tell you, because the teams of this match are France and Morocco. I think what I'm trying to say is be safe. I think previously we have seen how Paris celebrates the victory of the French players. Even if they win the match, even if they lose the match, there's going to be chaos in the streets of Paris. I think I'm just asking you to be a little more careful, especially with the heat, especially with the. This is the summertime in Paris. This is the peak tourist season in Paris. Just be careful of pickpockets. You will be hearing a lot of announcements happening in the metro. Try to be cautious about it, and especially when you're visiting a hotspot for tourism, like the Louvre Museum or Arc de Triomphe or the Champs Elysees street. Just be careful, because the new scam is the pickpockets act as a tourist themselves, and they don't work individually, they work on a group. It's like a team effort. And we have seen, I hope you have seen some videos so you can recognize some of them, but they are known to change their hair color a lot, so be careful about that. These people range from young teenagers to old couples that pretend to be French but are not exactly French. I mean, in some cases they are, but mostly they're not. So just to give you a heads up about the situation. The thing I have seen not many people talk about is consuming electrolyte, because even if though you're hydrating yourself, you're drinking water, I am specifically asking you to have some electrolyte because I already ordered the latest batch from Amazon, and one of them is this. I just wanted to. I'm not being paid, by the way. I wish I was, but I'm not. For this, I'm not. But yeah, it would be really good if they would sponsor me. I'm just showing you what I consume to survive in this heat wave. So these are hydratis. They are to optimize your hydration. They are perfect to help you with the fatigue, with the travel, with the. So this is how it looks like. This is in the berry flavor, and I have a little more. I would not say they're super cheap. I would say they are a necessity. I will be including a link for you to check them out in the description box of this video so you can just see. Usually I order them in bundles, so different flavors. Then I think my favorite is mango. This is my second favorite, but my favorite is mango. So yeah, these taste good, and they are in tablet form, so every time you have a big glass of water, just put one tablet and it's good, you're good to go. Give it a minute or two to dissolve in the water and then just consume it slowly. Try not to do it like chug it. That would be my advice. I think what I'm trying to say is just be a little more careful, because we also have the Fashion Week for haute couture season. So basically, this is the high end brand that you don't really see on the. I think this is the type of archive pieces that you see very rarely, super super VVIP. But yeah, I think the date for the haute couture fashion week would be from 6th July to 9th of July, if I remember the dates correctly. But yeah, they will be happening in the main areas. Like, I know one is happening in Petit Palais and the other one is happening in a famous museum. But that's what I saw on TikTok. So just keep in mind that there's also the Paris Fashion Week activity going on. I know what you're thinking. How many Fashion Week do Paris gets? A lot, because we have the summer spring collection, then we have the winter fall collection, then we have the haute couture. So we have multiple fashion weeks happening in a year, so that's why it's always chaotic in Paris. Okay, to give you an idea about the things that we have discussed in this video, we have discussed pickpockets. You be careful of them. We have discussed hydration, electrolytes. You should consume them. The next thing we have talked about is Paris Fashion Week. The crowds, just be careful. The other thing that we have discussed is the quarterfinals with the French team and the Morocco team. To be careful. And what else? Am I missing something? I think that would be all for this video. I'm trying to make it super sweet and short so I can be done with it, but in case you have any specific questions asking about anything happening in Paris, because I know a lot of tourists are visiting, and based on what I saw in my analytics, a lot of people from the US are watching my videos, so voila. I hope this is helpful, and I'm trying to speak in English in all my videos, so that should be helpful for you. Anything else am I missing? I don't think so. But oh, also, if you have certain activities planned, like a museum tour or like anything touristic, I would also ask you to keep an eye on the official websites of the museum or the activity that you're doing, because as far as I can tell, there have been some announcement in my feed from certain museums that they are shutting down the day for the day, even on a weekday, because of the heat, and because of the shortage of the staff, because technically it's summer season, and because of the failure of airflow or the conditioning, or something like that. So I would say to keep an eye on the official pages or the websites. Please do that. And I think that's all for this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Okay, see you, bye.